So moment of inertia. So the moment of inertia of a particle of mass m about a line or axis is the product of mass of the particular particle and square of the perpendicular distance from the axis to the particle. What is that? Let us see here. Suppose we have given a particle. Suppose this is a particle. So what, and this is about the axis. We want to find the moment of inertia of this particle. So what we will do, we will try to find out what is the, let us consider it, this is a point P, X, Y. This is a point X, P, Y. So if you want to find the moment of inertia about this axis, then means what, this will be rotated about this. So clearly, what is the distance from this to this point? So this distance is what? It is the, suppose this is y axis, this is x axis. So clearly this is x. So this distance is x. And what is the mass of the body? Suppose it is m. So what is the moment of inertia? Moment of inertia is equal to m x square. So this is what it is, the moment of inertia. I think you have already studied about the moment of inertia. So now here what we have to do, we have to find out the moment of inertia of the particle in the 1 dimension, 2 dimension and 3 dimensions. Suppose we have given a curve, then how to find the moment of inertia of that curve. Suppose we have given a area or plane lamina, then how to find out the center of gravity of that plane lamina. And suppose we have given the volume or solid, then how to find the center of gravity of the solid. So we'll look over here, what is the all these things. So first, moment of inertia is equal to I is equal to mr square, where m is the mass of the body, r is the perpendicular distance from the body to the axis. For continuous distributed mass, moment of inertia we will take in the form of integration. Okay, we have already told you that integration comes for the continuous value. So this is I is equal to integration of p square dm, where p square is what? P square is the perpendicular distance from the body to the axis. And dm is equal to what? Dm is the mass. Integration of dm is total mass of the body. So moment of inertia of an arc, moment of inertia of an arc is given by I is equal to p square ds, where what is ds? ds is the length of the arc. Moment of inertia of an area, so it is given by I is equal to p double integration p square dx dy. If we convert into polar, this is Cartesian form. If we convert into polar form, so dx dy will be r dr d theta. Moment of inertia of an area, suppose we have given a it is related to mass, na? So mass can be also given in terms of density. So sometimes we also use the density. If density is mentioned over there, then it will be not constant. If the density is not mentioned in the question, then it will be constant. So we can take outside. If it is not given, then we have to find out its value. Moment of inertia of a solid. So moment of inertia of a solid is given by, and it is not double integration, it is triple integration. Here there is again integration, triple integration. Okay, so let us take one example. Prove that the moment of inertia of the area included between the curve y square is equal to 4ax and x square equal to 4ay about x-axis is 144 ma square divided by 36, where m is the mass of the area included between the curves. Okay, so we have given two parabola. One parabola is y square is equal to 4ax and second parabola is x square is equal to 4ay. So let us first draw the parabola, then it will be very clear. Okay, this is the parabola x square is equal to 4. This parabola is what? Is x square is equal to 4ay. And second is the what? It is the parabola y square is equal to 4x. So now this is what? If we see this parabola, so this part is the area which is included between the both the parabola. So we have to find out the moment of inertia of this region about which axis? About x-axis. About x-axis. Okay, so let us take any point P. If you simplify this, it will be what? If this is 0, 0.00 and this point is 4, 4a, 4a, we will see it, how we get this point. Let us take any point P, xy. So from this point to this distance is what? It is the y. It is y. And this distance will be x. Suppose the question will come, what is the moment of inertia about y-axis? So this we can also find out the moment of this area with respect to y. So clearly, if we are solving one question, ultimately there is a second question is automatically you can generate. Now here we want to find out the moment of inertia about the x-axis. So the distance is y. Suppose the same question will ask, and now there is a given that the about the y-axis, then the x, this distance, perpendicular distance will be x instead of y. So procedure is similar to that, only the value will be changed. Okay, so this we have given a curve. We have given a curve, parabola x square equal to 4ay and y square equal to 4x. So now we have to find the moment of inertia about x-axis of the area enclosed by the parabola y square equal to 4x, x square is equal to 4ay. So let pxy be any point on the area included 1 and 2. So here p is equal to y. We have already seen why it is p. P is the perpendicular distance from the point to the p to the x-axis, which is x-axis is what? It is the axis of rotation. From 1 and 2, let us see here y square equal to 4x. So let us put the value of y. What is the value of y from the second equation? If you put the value of y is equal to, it is nothing but x square is equal to 4a. It is the value of y. So let us put the value of y over here. It is what? It is x square upon 4a whole square and 4a. And again, if we simplify, it is x square is what? It is x to the power 4. And this 4a whole square goes to this side, and this will become 4a whole cube x. So let us transpose this to left hand side, x to the power 4 minus 4a cube minus x equal to 0. So again, x is common in both parts. We have taken x outside. X times of x cube minus 4a whole cube equal to 0. So it is what? It is a cube minus b cube. So what is a cube minus b cube? A minus b into a square plus ab plus b square. So now since its power is 4, so we have the 4 roots. Out of that 4 roots, one root is x equal to 0. Second root is x is equal to 4a. And the remaining 2 roots will be the imaginary roots. So no need to find out the imaginary roots. So this we are getting this. So x equal to 0, x equal to 4a. So similarly, y equal to 0 and y equal to 4a. So that's why we are taking, there are 2 points. One point is 0, 0 and another point is 4a, 4a. Okay. So moment of inertia about the x-axis is, what is the moment of inertia about x-axis? This is the formula of double integration we are using. So double integration p square rho dx dy. Since nothing is said about the rho, so we will take it outside because it is constant with respect to x and y. The limit of x is equal to 0 to 4a, and the limit of y. Just look here how to get the limit of y. Just look here. For y, if we take for a y, this is the area. Okay, this is what it is, the x square is equal to 4ay, and this is what it is, y square is equal to 4ax. Correct. So y varies from this direction. So the first we will take this parabola. What is the value of y over here? The value of y is x square upon 4a. So that's why the lower limit of y is x square upon 4a. And what about the upper limit? Upper limit according to this parabola. So this parabola is y square equal to 4x. So what is the root of 4x? It is 2 root x. So that's why this is the limit for the integration. Now we have to just integrate it and we have to find out the solution. We have to find out the moment of inertia. Okay, so let us, this slightly it is sort of difficult question, difficult integration. So let us go step by step. So just look here, what is the integration of y square? Integration of y square is equal to y cube upon 3 under the limit x square upon 4a and 2 root ax. So we can take 1 upon 3 outside. So this will become rho by 3. And if you put the upper limit, it is 2 root ax whole cube minus lower limit x square upon 4a whole cube. And now if you simplify it, what is this? It is 2 to the power 3 is 8 and a to the power 3 by 2, x to the power 3 by 2. Let us go to the next step. So 8, a to the power 3 by 2, x to the power 3 by 2. Now here x, this is 2 to the power 3. So it is x to the power 6. And 4a whole to the power cube means 64a cube. So this is the value. Next part. Again, we have to integrate it with respect to x. So this 8a to the power 3 by 2 is constant. Okay, what is the integration of x to the power 3 by 2? So x to the power 5 by 2 upon 5 by 2. Similarly, 1 upon 64a cube is constant. What is the integration of x to the power 6? It is x to the power 7 upon 7. Okay, so this is equal to rho by 3. Again, 8, 2. We have taken this 2 by 5 by 2 will become 2 by 5. So this is 2, 8, a to the power 3 by 2. What is the upper limit? It is 4a. So 4a to the power 5 by 2 minus, if you put the second part, 4a to the power 7 divided by 7 into 64 into a cube. And if you put the lower limit, now since x is present, so lower limit will be 0. So this is the next part. Now we have to simplify this part. Now just look here, it is a to the power 3 by 2, a to the power 5 by 2. So a to the power 3 by 2 plus 5 by 2. So it is a to the power 8 by 2 means a to the power 4. What we are getting, just look here. So this 8 into 2 is 16. We are getting 16. 2 to the power 5 by, this is what it is, 4 to the power 5 by 2. So 4 means 2 is square to the power 5 by 2. So that this 2 will cancel. And next a to the power 3 by 2, this 3 by 2 and 5 by 2. So this is, it is a to the power 4. In the next part, 4 to the power 7, a to the power 7. And 7, 64, a to the power 3. So next part is 16 means how we can write it 16. 16 can be written as 2 to the power 4, 2 to the power 5, a to the power 4. And this 7 goes, this is 64. 64 can be written as 4 to the power 3. So 4 to the power 7 minus 3 and a to the power 7 minus a to the power 3 means 7 minus 3. So this 16 can be written as 2 to the power 4, 2 to the power 5, a to the power 4. Now here it is 4 to the power 4, 4 to the power 4. So we can write it 2 to the power 8. A to the power 4 upon 7 and this upon 5. Now here we can take, this is 2 to the power 9. This is 2 to the power 9. This is 2 to the power 8. So we are taking 2 to the power 8 outside. A to the power 4 we have taken outside. The row has already taken outside, divided by 3. So what is remaining over here? Here 2 to the power 9 is, so this 2 is remaining. And here only 1 is remaining. 1 by 7 is remaining. So 2 by 5 minus 1 by 7. So we are getting 14 minus 5 upon 35. So 2 to the power 8, a to the power 4 row upon 3, 9 upon 35. So again, if we cancel it, this 3 into this will cancel. So we are getting 3 into 2 to the power 8, e to the power 4 rho upon 35. So this is the value of the I, moment of inertia. Now we want to find out what is the value of rho. What is the value of rho? Because this our answer does not include the rho. It is rho should be written in terms of m. So what is the relation between density and mass? So we apply the formula. What is the mass of the area included between the curve 1 and 2? So mass is equal to what? It is the density into area instead of volume. Since we are considering about the area, so the density into area. So rho we can take outside because it is constant. The limit will be same. We have already discussed it, and dy dx. So again we integrate it in the same manner what we have integrated in the last part. So we will get the value of Same manner what we have done. What is the value of m is equal to 2 to the power 4 a to the power 2 into rho upon 3. So that's why what is the value of now from what is the value of rho? Rho is equal to 3m upon 2 to the power 4 a to the power 2. Now putting the value of rho from 4 this equation in 3, what we have, I is equal to 3 2 to the power 8 a to the power 4 into rho upon 35. So we have to put the value of rho from here. So this is 3m upon 2 to the power 4 a to the power 2. So this 2 to the power 8 should become 2 to the power 4. This will be cancelled, and this 3 is a 9, and 2 to the power 4 is the 16. M a to the power 4, and this a square will cancel, so a to the power 2 upon 35. So now what we are getting, 144 m a square upon 35. So this question asked many times in the exam. Okay, so this is very important question, but it is slightly lengthy part, so that's why you have to do the practice. Let us take one more example. This is what it is, the about the line theta equal to 0. It is about the x-axis. Let us take another example in the polar form. Find the moment of inertia about the line theta equal to 0 of the area enclosed by r equal to a 1 plus cos theta. So we have to find moment of inertia. It is what it is, the cardioid. We know about this cardioid. So we have to find the moment of inertia about the line theta equal to 0 of the area enclosed by the cardioid r equal to a times of 1 plus cos theta. So now since we are using the area, so let us take pxy. So now pxy will be converted into polar form, p r cos theta r sin theta. Be any point on 1. So here p is equal to r sin theta is perpendicular distance from the point. Let us see here. Let us see the graph. So this is what it is, the this is the curve, r equal to a times of 1 plus cos theta. So let us take any point P over here. So from this point, this distance is r sin theta, and this distance is r cos theta. So now we want to find out the moment of inertia about the line theta equal to 0. Okay. So if we are putting the, what is the value of P? P is equal to r sin theta is the perpendicular distance from the point to the axis theta equal to 0. Now moment of inertia about the line theta equal to 0 is given by double integration p square r dr d theta. What is p square? What is p? P is equal to r sin theta whole square. R sin theta whole square. So r square into r. It is what? It is become r cube sin square theta dr d theta. Now what is the limit? Limit is what? Just look here. Limit it actually, if we from this part, this to this, we rotate this hole to 360 degree. That's why limit is what? Either what we can do it, we can rotate into pi by 2 to 3 pi by 2. So actually we will get the 0 to 2 pi. We can write it 0 to 2 pi, or 0 to pi we can write it. Because here, right? So limit is 0 to 2 pi. From this, either you can put also 3 pi by 2 to pi by 2. Also we can put like that. But because since we have to rotate 360 degree, so we can put 0 to 2 pi. And now what is this? What is the value of r? So the value of r is 0 here. And what about this curve? It is according to r times of a1 plus cos theta. So this is the limit. Now let us find out what is the integration of this part. So we have to first integrate what is the r cube. Integration of r cube is equal to r to the power 4 upon 4 d theta. So lower limit is 0, upper limit is a 1 plus cos theta. So a to the power 4 1 plus cos theta whole to the power 4 upon 4, and lower limit is 0. A to the power 4 0 to 2 pi sin square theta 1 plus cos theta whole to the power 4 d theta. Okay, now what we have to do? We have to expand it. It is slightly lengthy part. So 1 plus cos theta whole to the power 4. So what we will do, we will try to write down a plus b whole square into a plus b whole square. So what we are doing over here, we have to multiply the square part. And again we square it. What is 1 plus a plus b whole square? So it is a square plus 2ab plus b square. So a square plus 2ab plus b square. Now let us multiply these two things. Okay. So now there are 3 into 3 multiplied by 9 terms we are getting. So this is the 1 into this, we are getting the same term. Then 2 cos theta into this, we are getting this term. And then cos square theta into the third term. Again simplify it. What we are getting, this will be not, then it will not change. So 2 cos, this is 2 into 1, 2 cos theta. 2 cos theta into 2 cos theta, 4 cos square theta. 2 cos theta in plus cos square theta, so 2 cos cube theta. And 2 cos square theta into 1 cos square theta. Cos square theta into 2 cos theta. 2 cos cube theta and cos square theta, cos square theta, cos to the power 4 theta. So out of this term, just look here, 2 cos theta, 2 cos theta, this is similar term, so we can write it 4 cos theta, cos square theta, 4 cos square theta, cos square theta. So 1 plus 4 plus 1 is 6. And then cos 2 cos cube theta, 2 cos cube theta means 4. And then cos to the power 4 theta. So what we are writing, we have 1 plus 4 cos theta plus 6 cos square theta plus 4 cos cube theta plus cos to the power 4 theta. Now we have to multiply this with the sin square theta. So we are getting this, where we have taken same example. So cos sin square theta, 4 times of sin square theta cos theta, 6 times of sin square theta cos square theta, 4 times of sin square theta cos cube theta, and sin square theta cos to the power 4 theta. Okay, now let us take the different integration. Now this is the first integral, second integral, third integral, fourth, and fifth. Okay, but now there is a one formula. If it is 0 to not, this is 4 pi, it is 0 to 2 pi, 0 to 2 pi. Sin to the power m theta, cos to the power n theta d theta, then its value is 4 times of pi by 2. But there is a condition that the power of cosine should be even. Okay, so if the power of cosine should be even, then it is 4 times of 0 to pi by 2. But if the power of cosine is odd, then its value is 0. So now if you see over here there is there is no cosine theta. Here the power of cosine theta is odd, 1. Here the power of cosine theta is odd, which is 3. So this two integral will become 0. This two integral will become 0. That's why here it is written 0, and here also written it is 0. And now what will happen, this second part, it is 4 times of 0 to pi by 2. Since it is even, so that it will be also 4 times of the 0 to pi by 2. And it is also even over here, then it should be also become 4 times of the 0 to pi by 2. So let us try to integrate it. So let us again take this 4, this 4, this 4 outside. So this 4 will cancel. So a to the power 4, this, and this. Now we again use the formula. We know that this is the formula for that. Beta p plus 1 by 2, q plus 1 by 2, 1 by 2. So 1 by 2, this is what, 2 plus, cosine power is 0, so now 0 plus 1. So 2 plus 1 by 2, 0 plus 1 by 2, 6 into 1 by 2 into beta, this is what it is, 2 plus 1 by 2, 2 plus 1 by 2. Similarly, it is 2 plus 1 by 2 and 4 plus 1 by 2. And again, if we simplify, we know that how to simplify it. We again put this is in the same manner. So this is what it is, the gamma 3 by 2, 1 by gamma 1 by 2, gamma 3 by 2, gamma 3 by 2 divided by. So we know about it, this method. Okay, so finally, if we simplify it, what we are getting, (21 pi a to the power 4 upon 32). So now this is what Hence the moment of inertia is 21 pi a to the power 4 upon 32. Here we have not taken the rho, means here there is no any statement about the rho, so we consider that rho is a 1. Okay. So in this manner, similarly, the second example, it is the same example, but it is about line theta equal to pi by 2. It is about the line theta equal to pi by 2. We have already seen the about moment of inertia about the line theta equal to 0. So same question we have taken over here, but here we have to find out the moment of inertia about the theta equal to pi by 2. So I have just giving you the steps what we have to do here. Just clear here. If we take here this, what is this distance? It is r cos theta. So instead of p, it is written r cos theta. And the rest of the things are similar, only the r sin theta will be converted to r cos theta, and according to that we can integrate it. So integration will be this. Again we have the same procedure, 1 plus cos theta whole to the power 4. We multiply it by cos square theta. So we have to first simplify this part by using the a plus b whole square formula. And then we have to again, now here we can use the reduction formula, because here in this term we are only getting the cosine term. So again the same thing, since its power is odd, it will become 0. Its power is even, so 4 times. Its power is odd, it will become 0. So now just look here, these two terms are 0, and the remaining terms will become 4 times of 0 to pi by 2. So after that we can apply this is the formula, reduction formula. So we can apply this reduction formula, then it is very helpful for us. So just look here, it is 2. So how we can write is 2 minus 1 is 1 upon 2 into pi by 2. Since all are even, 2, 4, 6, all are even, so multiplied by pi by 2. Similarly, it is multiplied by pi by 2, it is multiplied by pi by 2. So this is what 4 means 3, 4 minus 1 is 3 upon 4, 4 minus 3 is 1 upon 4 minus 2 is 2 into pi by 2. And in this manner we are able to calculate it. So this is similar process. What is the answer over here? It is 49 pi a to the power 4 upon 32. So we are getting the different answer for both the question. Similarly, we have given also the lemniscate. We have to find out the moment of inertia of the lemniscate about the initial line theta equal to 0. We have the same procedure. I won't discuss much more about this part. Only here, just look here, about the initial line means what? Just look here, there is a point P, r cos theta, r sin theta. So what is the distance from this to this line? It is r sin theta. So we have to use the formula P square rho r dr d theta. So here we have considered rho. If rho is not considered, then also it's okay. But I have taken the example when we consider the rho. Okay. So if we again, what is the limit for that? So limit for theta is minus pi by 4 to plus pi by 4. And then sin square theta. And this is a similar part. We have to integrate. We are getting the same answer, r to the power 4 upon 4, a root cos 2 theta. And if we again simplify it, we are getting this. This is the value of I, but now since we have taken rho, so we will try to find out the value of rho. So how to find out the value of rho? It can be calculated by mass of the loop is given by m is equal to this. So in this manner, we are calculate what is the value of m in terms of rho. And from this part, what is the value of rho? It is 2m upon a square. And then we put the value of rho in the given equations. We are getting the moment of inertia of the lemniscate about the line theta equal to 0, which is ma square upon 48 times of 3 pi minus 8. And now these are some exercise questions. So now each and every question maybe become double. Yeah, we have to find the moment of inertia about the line theta equal to pi by 2 of the area enclosed by r a times of 1 minus cos theta. So similarly, it can be also calculated for theta equal to 0. Clearly here, moment of inertia about the straight line x is equal to ax. So all the questions which we have given, find the moment of inertia of the sphere about the diameter, Okay, diameter means what? It may be x-axis, it may be y-axis. So it depends upon you. So that the moment of inertia of the positive obtained of the left side this about x-axis is m upon 5 b square plus c square, where m is the mass of the. So now here m is given in mass. If answer is given in terms of mass, what it means, we have to also find the rho density. So in this manner, we are able to find out the moment of inertia